In Uganda, we have about 226,000 babies who are born prematurely. This is not because their mothers actually choose to give birth to them prematurely, but the sad statistic is that 12,500 of those babies die. So many reasons as to why they die, but majorly is because they need critical care to survive. And today, we are glad to be here at the Nakasero Neonatal Intensive Care Unit with Dr. Dixon, who is going to explain to us a lot about prematurity. And if you're tuning in, please listen carefully because this can happen to you or anyone that you know.
A baby is born prematurely if they are delivered before 37 weeks of pregnancy, before 37 completed weeks. In Uganda currently, fetal viability is considered if a baby is delivered at 28 weeks of pregnancy and above. But here at Nakasero, we have managed to lower that to around 24, 23. And our youngest baby to survive in this unit, in this facility, was 23 weeks of gestation. And I think he's currently 4 years and doing quite well. Being premature means that almost every organ system is premature, from the brain to the lungs to the heart to the gut, the intestines. Every organ system is premature. When a baby is born prematurely, we put him in an incubator. That incubator provides a thermal environment and a hydration environment to make sure that the baby is warm, kept at a normal temperature, kept at a normal humidity, and also we monitor vitals. And if they need support, we put them on different support systems. Some babies may need oxygen. Some babies may not be able to feed and may need to put an IV line, intravenous line, and they are fed through the IV line. Some babies cannot not actually breathe on their own, and we have to put them on a ventilator, which in a layman's language we call it a life support machine.
Yeah. What do you use to determine that now this baby is good to go?
If a baby is feeding well and the baby is not on oxygen, that baby is ready to go home. And we also use a certain weight to determine if the baby should go home or stay in the hospital. Yeah. So there are quite a number of factors that we do to determine if the baby is ready to go home. And by the time we discharge the babies home, we make sure that the parents are also conversant with the care they're supposed to give the babies when they are going home.
We help mothers, we support them in terms of breastfeeding right away from delivery. If a baby is below 1.8 kilograms and is unable to suckle, we encourage these mothers to express breast milk. We have the skills to teach them how to express breast milk and safely store it in the fridge so that they can provide it to us to feed their babies. So we feed in intervals. We feed every 3 hours. So once breast milk is available, we provide breast milk. There are mothers that have concerns or have issues with providing breast milk, especially in the first 3, 4, 5 days. We usually go for donated breast milk, which is allowed worldwide.
One, they have to keep the baby's environment at home very clean. They have to iron baby's clothes, and they have to limit visitors who come to see this baby who is born early. Actually, they are not supposed to have visitors see them until they have grown bigger. Because their immunity is too low, they can't even resist a flu.
Premature babies are at a high risk of forgetting to breathe because they were born immature, so their lungs are also immature. So when a parent realizes that their baby is not breathing, they have to quickly bring back the baby to hospital because you can't have a baby home that is not breathing and there is nothing much that you can do. parents are supposed to pay attention to each and every detail of their little one when they have them at home, because babies have several movements, but there is that uncontrolled movement, uncontrolled shaking. So the parent will have to hold the baby from the side, and when that convulsion passes, they bring back the baby immediately to hospital. Another sign that the parents will have to look out for is jaundice, that most people are aware of. It is the yellow discoloration of the baby's body.
That's all we had for you today on this World Prematurity Day. My name is Walter Mwesigye. Have a very good evening.